Parts Express, the #1 source for audio, video, and speaker building components.
Hey, it's Mike from Parts Express, and today we're going to discuss assembly of the Parts Express 15-inch knockdown PA cabinet. The cabinet itself is pre-cut for a 15-inch driver, which means you're going to get a 14-inch diameter hole. Prior to assembly of the cabinet, we do recommend that you make cuts for all other assemblies, such as, for me, I'm using the Dayton 12-inch Waveguide for a compression driver. If you were to use cabinet handles and or port tubes, you'd also want to make your cuts before assembly of the cabinet. We also sell this for a 12-inch woofer in a two-way design and an 18-inch subwoofer. The 18-inch subwoofer is more of just your standard square box. Assembly is very simple, goes together very quick. All that you'll need to provide is a drill, a 1/32 drill bit, and that's just to basically make starter holes for the screws, and wood glue. Clamps are recommended but are not needed.
Since this cabinet is going to have a waveguide, our first step is going to be installed into the baffle. Attaching the waveguide and any other hardware will be easier now instead of trying to install them after the cabinet is finished. We marked our holes already, drilled and attached the waveguide using number 8 screws, and used a lock washer and nut. First step when assembling is to line up our first two pieces. We're starting with the bottom and left-hand side. Although the outer panels are pre-drilled, you can still pre-drill all the way through to the connecting panel to make it a little easier for inserting the screws. Before attaching any panel, be sure to apply a generous amount of wood glue to one side. Place the panel back on and begin to drill in the screws. You want to take the screws down about 1/8 of an inch into the wood so you have the option of covering them with wood putty. Now that we have our bottom and left-hand side, we want to apply glue to the bottom and side and insert the front baffle. We now apply glue to the top of these panels and lay on our top panel. Drill in your screws to the top panel, but only going down halfway. This will allow you to keep the structure together, but give you some flexibility to make sure all the pieces fit before screwing them in completely. Now we are going to attach the right side of the cabinet. We apply glue and fit the panel into place. You can screw in the panel to the front baffle, but leave the top and bottom free so we can easily insert the back. Now for the final piece, the back. We apply glue again and insert. You are free to drill in the rest of the areas, which includes the top and bottom, front, back, left, and right, and the side panels into the front baffle and back panel. Now with all your panels attached, you are ready to finish your cabinet. If you plan on using the cabinet's natural wood grain as part of your finish, we suggest filling in your screw holes with putty and sanding the entire cabinet. If you have already inserted hardware like we have with the waveguide, use painter's tape to protect from any damage while finishing. When all is said and done, you are left with a professional speaker cabinet for a fraction of the price. Over 15,000 products, free same-day shipping on most orders, 45-day no-hassle returns, and free tech support. PartsExpress.com, the #1 source for audio, video, and speaker building components.